I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna get better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That catch no. For 40 on the season for him.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Bears defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. For a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Bowers, the man in motion. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Denver 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Ready.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. A run with Harvey. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go now.
Now, Genti. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Here's Genti, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genti. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mevis on for the extra point.
Mevis good on the extra point. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Snap. On 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards.
Captain. Ready.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Down Denver.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Broncos 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Camryn Richardson there on the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. A run with Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders are going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down.
A 51-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Broncos 13. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what's got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
It's a gain of
First and 10.
yards. First down, Raiders.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Nick Bonito getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
Play action now. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Bombers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. 2 yards on the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll get about 2. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. We'll run the draw with Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll look to throw. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Bowers, the man in motion. They'll run with Genty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Raiders 14.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Into space. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here comes second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. They'll find 50 out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Back to throw. Take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups.